What's up, guys? That really gross guy here, and we are back, and I am so ready for this video. We are going to be talking about some deluxe skins with DevStream 105, all the information we got on these new deluxe skins. And yes, there are more than one, and there are more than two, and there are more than three. Let's just get into it, guys. So just in the background, I am going to be throwing up this, not throwing up like puking, like I'm just talking, like background. Anyways, this is going to be a mag deluxe skin. Who's more fitting than a deluxe skin on a video with deluxe skins? But anyways, the first thing that I wanted to talk about is Zephyr. So unfortunately, Zephyr didn't get a debut or a showing. A debut. It's not a debut, but a showing in this dev stream. But I do have the concept art for the previous time Zephyr was shown off in its concept art. So this is what we have so far. I'm assuming that we didn't get to see any work in progress on Zephyr because I don't think there was any, unfortunately. But keep in mind that sketch is a concept art and it may not come back. This is Octavia's previous concept art, and I'm excited about it. I think it looks great. They didn't stray too far from the original design. You'll see little differences, but this design is, like aggressive, like almost infested, or if you don't want to think infested, almost like beastly. I don't know. That sounds a little bit wrong because here is the skin as it looks now, and it looks pretty feminine. We have other frames in the game, and there are some like more petite frames. There's like the Nova and the Mag, and we also have some more tanky, aggressive frames like Saren. Even Trinity, even though she's kind of a slimmer frame, kind of, I don't know, comes off. I guess Trinity is fairly feminine, but the fact that this Octavia has this skirt deal going on here, and it just gives it a little bit of a feminine look that I think is a fantastic touch. Actually, I think it looks great, but it leads me to kind of be a little curious. It's almost like two opposites: a very aggressive, beastly looking frame, but at the same time, man, does it look good. I'm so excited to get my hands on this frame. And on the right, you'll see the Syandana that is planned to be released alongside this deluxe build. However, I'm not too crazy about the Syandana, especially if it's going to be more of a rubbery texture. However, there are so many good Syandanas in the game, especially ones that I feel like would fit this skin, that I wouldn't be too worried about finding good attachments for this skin. I mean, if you are going to go with an infested look and keep that infested deal, we've got plenty of that for you. But man, I'm just so excited to get my hands on this one because I feel like I could come up with something really good. But next up is the Octavia rifle skin, and this straight up, Rebecca hit the hammer on the nail on the head. This reminds me of that plant monster creature from Jumanji. You guys, well, the older people around my age, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just goofy looking, but it's cool. I'm down. I could find a place for that. It's a deluxe skin, so it's not a brand new weapon, so I can maybe weed that in, or weave that into a place in one of my builds. But this Excalibur, you weren't seeing that coming, and I wasn't either. That's because this Excalibur skin is not only freaking awesome and badass, but this is going to be free because it's going to be a Dex skin. Yeah, that's right. For the anniversary of Warframe, if you log in during the anniversary of Warframe, this is going to be the skin that you get. Now, this is currently just a concept, and it's eventually going to be fully designed. But I can't believe it. Look how cool this thing looks. This thing looks, menacing. It looks like if an Excalibur were to get lost stranded on an ancient planet and had to fend for itself, that's what you would get. It just looks so good. But here we are. You guys are wondering, what the heck is this? This is a freaking Vauban skin, guys. People are so excited about this, and I am too. I absolutely wholeheartedly agree that this is a skin worth getting hyped over. Look how cool this thing is. I can't wait. I cannot wait to get my hands on this thing. So this is a Vauban, almost like, it looks like a medieval knight, but it's got a steampunk feel they were talking about with it, where on its stomach and around its waist area are these like piston looking cylinder things, and those pistons are supposed to fire like fire like an engine kind of deal or steampunk kind of deal, and they're supposed to move. And that's so cool. In my opinion, that's such a cool thing. I want it. I need to get my hands on this skin. I need to do my thing. I need to customize it to my necessities. And I really hope that when this thing is like complete and finished, it lives up to my expectations. It lives up to this concept art that we just saw. Gosh, it's so cool. And we're not done. We're not done, guys. I know, your heart can't take it. Mine is just barely holding on. Look, other than the fact that the concept art says what frame this is, I was blown away when I saw this thing. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. We are getting a Neja skin that looks that freaking awesome. I'm sorry, guys, but this thing looks so freaking cool. I didn't know I would be this excited about a Neja Deluxe skin, but man, they've been hitting it out of the park with these Deluxe skins recently, especially these concepts that are up here and ready to go, ready to be designed and stuff like that. This thing looks like primal. That's the right way to put it, primal. Look at its feet. This thing looks like a wolf or some sort of like Fenrir, if you guys are familiar with Fenrir. Anyways, looks like this just I don't want to say evil, because, you know, wolves aren't necessarily evil. They just have this instinct about them that just makes them so freaking badass. But anyways, it's so hard for me to even kind of like sit back and talk about the little details of this frame, because I'm so enveloped in the fact that this thing looks so cool. Anyways, its back has got this like tire looking deal on the back, and I guess the ring of fire, the ring of fire that you see on his back kind of like rests in its mouth or something, like the bottom half or something. Anyways, it kind of supposed to like sit in there just right, but you can see this just like probably Chinese influence on this thing. It just looks, the colors remind me of like the Chinese design of like a dragon. This is by the same creator, by the way, the same artist as the Deluxe Chroma skin. So if you're a big fan of that, this is right up your alley. And man, I can't say enough good things about at least this concept. The way it is now, I need it. Now the fire, you see the fire that's behind it, that's currently in concept form. So that fire could dramatically change the way it looks when it comes to how it's implemented in game. The ring especially will get something similar to the way Neja's current ring looks, except with like glowy fire energy something or whatever out of it. But I hope they can get it as close to this as possible, because this thing looks so good. Like I said, it's hard for me to express how excited I am, and I'm so surprised that I am excited for a Neja skin. I always thought that Neja's powers and stuff were actually pretty awesome. Neja, in theory, is a really cool frame. Now, while Neja, I don't know, there may be a build out there that makes Neja completely endgame viable or whatever, but Neja was never really a frame that I like. I gave the time of day. I was always like, yeah, those are cool abilities, I'd like to use them, but I have all these other frames that just do so good already that I never really, gave Neja a chance. And I have to because this skin, in my opinion, is better looking than most of the stuff we have in game at this point. Now, some people might be way more excited about the Bob-on skin. I completely get that, or some of the other skins, I get that. And I am too. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited about all of these. But this one I saved for last because, man, this thing, I felt like blew me away, and maybe it caught you guys off guard as well. But that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys are excited. Let me know in the comments what you are excited about for these deluxe skins, and maybe some other content. But if you had to pick any of these four, or maybe rate them 1 to 4, which one's the best? Which ones are you most excited about? I would love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in another video. I did do the other content of the dev stream in another video. I'll put in the end screen if you want to check that out. But I wanted to save these deluxe skins for their own videos. So here you are. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Blow!